Alrighty, guys. Hey guys, it's Onisha Biggs of PharmacyTechLessons.com, and this is episode number 27 of the Ask PTL show. So today, guys, we got a question. Well, really, we have a bunch of questions to cover this week, but today I'm going to address a question that relates to the top 200 drugs. And this question that was asked was, basically, in a nutshell, do you need to know the top 200 drug side effects for the PTCB exam? And the answer to this is technically no, but it does not hurt for you to know them. So if I were you, this would be the way I would go about it. I would make sure that I, first of all, understand the categorization of the drugs, right? Then what I would do is apply a general side effects that are common within that category to those drugs, just so you can know and be able to have a general list, okay? But it's not like a pharmacist who needs to know the mechanism of action. They need to know the side effects. They need to know the brand name, the generic name. They need to know drugs that contradict it. They need to know certain allergy specifications for that. So you need to make sure that you have a general overview of it, but I wouldn't just go in super depth trying to learn the side effects for each and every drug, because you're not taking the exam that a pharmacist would take. You're actually taking the exam for a pharmacy technician. So even in the pharmacy, when it comes to addressing certain drugs as far as their side effects, the pharmacist is actually going to go into depth on that with the patient when it comes to counseling. So I wouldn't worry so much heavily about it. I would just literally just focus on the top 200 drugs, brand name, generic name, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so make sure you continue to send your questions to the channel here. Continue to send your answers to the show. And also on social media, you can use hashtag AskPTL and send your questions there as well, and we will see them. You all, thank you so much, so much for your support. Of course, you know that the program is being updated in a major way. So I would admonish you, if you haven't gotten in the program and if you haven't passed your PTCB exam or the ExCPT exam, get into the program this week, because prices are actually about to go up. Now, specifically what those prices or the structure will look like, I don't know yet, but I can assure you that it's going to be going up. So make sure that you enroll in the program. A lot of you have been saying that the study guide and the program has been very useful to you, especially the math portion and the group that we have of over 500 technicians that will help you endlessly, like literally to no end. They're answering questions at 2 a.m. in the morning. So it's a lot of interaction going in there. So make sure that you enroll in the program. Head over to PharmacyTechLessons.com, click the training tab, and that's where you can get in that program and get all the goods and everything you need to pass the exam. So thank you so much for the question. I hope this information was helpful for you. Let me go down here in the chat to see who we have here. Okay, so it looks like we have some special visitors here. We have Marcia. She asked, do I need to know all 200 or top 100? All 200. And in the program, we teach a specific method on how you can learn the 200 drugs without having to memorize everything, because literally when you say 200 drugs, that's a lot of drugs to know the brand and generic name and what they're actually used for, because that's something that a technician would need to know, what the drug is used for. So we teach you how to categorize in a specific way. We teach you all the hacks and the cheat sheets to memorizing the top 200 drugs with no problem. But for sure, you need to know all 200, and this is why. You don't know which 200 they're going to give you. So if you just do the top 100, then it's going to basically, it can profit you, but you're going to want to know the top 200. So I would admonish getting in the program to learn the top 200. Let me see. Okay, Marcia, you got 100 on your site. 100 on the site. Okay, you're talking about the pocket guide for the top 200 drugs. Yeah, you can utilize that, but again, I say that's 100. If you want all 200, then you need to get into the program for all 200. Let's see. Marcia said, I did not see the 200 in test questions. So yeah, when it comes to taking the exam, you may only get 4 drug questions, just in all honesty, but it's at a random. So you want to just make sure that you go through the list and make sure that you just thoroughly know through and through the general top 200 drugs list. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm going to double check, but I do believe that you can actually get the top 200 drug list on the site if you click. Let me go to the website. Let me go to pharmacytechlessons.com and see. While we're doing that, I want to acknowledge some of our viewers here. We have Mr. Dante. How's it going, Dante? We have Emily. Hey, Emily, send your message back. I think you were saying something about the top 200 drugs. Let me check here for you. So maybe we don't have that up just yet on the site, but we are doing a lot more updating to the site as well. So just hang tight there. But I tell you what, let me see. We have Emily. Okay, she said, yay, you answered my question in the process of putting money up to sign up for pharmacytechlessons.com. I'm way overdue to take this test. Absolutely, Emily, make sure you get in the program. I'm telling you, it's going to help you with no problem. I actually forgot last week to do another shout out. Actually, we have a few shout outs from last week. Demetrich was her name. She was one of them that passed the PTCB exam. So congratulations to her on passing the exam. She was one of our students. We did one-on-one sessions. She took advantage of that with the tutoring. She took advantage of the group. She took advantage of the math program that we provide. And she actually passed her exam. So let's see what we have here. Dante, I'm doing great. How are you? You are a very helpful guide. Well, thank you, Dante. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that the information is helping. Let's see here. All right, so we don't have any more questions. You guys, we got a lot of updates coming up, so just hang tight and keep the questions coming, and we'll make sure we cover them every single day here on the Ask PTL show. This has been Onisha Biggs of pharmacytechlessons.com. Make sure you go sign up and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.